Well, look what's on the workbench today. It is the Fun Indoor Playground by LEGO Friends. This is set number 42686. Contains 668 pieces. Retails for $59.99. The set was provided by the LEGO Group for early review. Thank you, LEGO. And yes, I know it's a little bit late, but they sent it to me early, a long time ago. So here we're getting to it now. And it looks like we got ourselves some various rides. Maybe some live music in here, a trampoline, and oh, look at all this fun stuff. That doesn't look too bad. It looks very fun and colorful. Now, if Mr. Camera will focus here, we got Liann, Nova, and Sonia. If I'm saying that right. And yeah, just by first impressions, this doesn't look too bad at all. So here's the top of the box. So it looks like we also get to make ourselves some kind of gumball machine too. So we get mini dolls and accessories and stuff in here. Now here's the back of the box. And wow, look at all the stuff we get to do in here. This looks like we got a fully playable interior. Now I'm hoping all this stuff here is printed, but we already know how that's going to turn out. But I really can't wait to dive in this one. This one looks really fun. So first impressions, I want to dive into this one. Okay, let's crack this open and see what we have inside here. All right, here we go. Yeah, could have been packed a bit better. Anything else hiding in there? Yeah. Lego, really, this is packed sloppy. I'm kind of getting fed up with the let's pack all the loose building guides in here. Looks like we have person 1, looks like person 2, person 3, person 4. I'd say up to 4 people can put this one together, huh? I think this is going to be a good, fun, collaborative build. And oh my goodness, yikes, look at all those stickers. Yeah, I was hoping this stuff to be printed, but well, looks like my fingernails will be tired peeling all that off. And let's start with the bag here. Got a 3, 6. Of course, I could just look in the building guides too, but you know, some people want to know what do the bags look like and what's involved and stuff. So I can tell you right now, packing I'm probably going to ding off half. It's just kind of just feels like it's sloppy thrown in the box. At least these are not packed loose. So a little mesh there, a slide, and some plates. I have a few of these, but not in this color. But it looks like we are going to be in for a very fun build experience. So if you want to see me assemble this set, head over to my second channel. We're going to construct this in a few installments. Come back and take a tour. Here is the Fun Indoor Playground I'll assemble. As you can tell, there are plenty of things to look at here. So we're going to take a look at the mini dolls. So first we're going to start with Nova. She's got her cell phone. Maybe she's an employee working here. I don't know why you would want to take a cell phone inside of a fun park is beyond me. And then we have Liann. Like she's ready to go on some of the rides or maybe get a slushie from the slushy shack. And then last we have Sonia with her hot dog. She's ready to go chomping down on that, so she's at the snack bar, of course. And yeah, that doesn't sound like a bad idea, is getting hot dogs, especially on a nice spring summer day. And so you get the 3 mini dolls, which is really cool. Nice, good selection. In addition, we got ourselves one of these little dance music studio things where you're supposed to sit here and dance and see who does the best dance moves. It's outfitted with studs so the mini dolls can stand up in there. This is more or less just a very basic little build. And we have a little trampoline here outfitted with a stud for a mini doll. Very basic. This thing here is really cool, which is a little amusement park ride that you put a coin in and you can ride it. So what better way to do this? Let's see who has a... Okay, she's already got her coin here. Well, what she's going to do, she's going to ride it, and if she thinks it's good, then won't be able to... Oh, wait a minute. She has to stand up in there. Is that even safe? Well, basically what you do here is you just rotate this thing around, and that's what it does there. Let me put that on something flat here so you can see here. It just goes back and forth. Oh no, she fell out, so she lost her coin, so maybe we'll have to use it as a ride, you know. If you could stay in and ride the, I don't know what this is, maybe a bunny rabbit, maybe for 20 seconds you get to keep the money. But yeah, it's a pretty violent ride, huh? But I see that this here being used for inspiration for other rides. This mechanism here is really cool. We'll have to put that, maybe I'll have to put a bull on that or something like that and have the kids ride the bull, which is even better. And in the back here, we do have the play park. And as you can tell here, there's plenty of things to do. Let's move all this out of the way here. These are all modular. So right here you got ourselves a little ladder you can climb up to get in here. You have an entry point into the little play park. And here we got our little concession stand where you can get like hot dogs and slushies and stuff. And yeah, I had that sticker on there crooked, but I couldn't get it on there any better. Yeah, Playland. Boy, this looks fun, doesn't it? Well, you can go inside and play in here too. That's what it looks like on the inside. And I was debating if I should do a close-up view or not on this, but I may not even have to now because this camera does a lot here. So we got plenty of things going on. So you have the entryway here. We got a little gumball machine here. And there's a spot here for the employee to work for the slushy stand. And then we have a little place here to sit, which is even better. But I'm going to take a risk here because I'm really not in the mood to get the other camera out. I'm going to bring this thing up close here. Yes, I'm lazy today. So here we have this little ride here with the lily pads that you can spin in. Yeah, I don't think anybody's really going to be in there all that much, especially if the kids are bringing the slushies in there. They're going to make the seats all sticky. Yeah, especially with the gum. They're probably going to shove the gums on the seat too. And so we got a little cash register here for the entry. We also got a cubby spot here where you can shove your cell phones, your shoes, and your gum at. So stick your wads of gum in there, kids. You don't need to be litter and everything. And yeah, the set does come with a lot of stickers, as you see here. So more like a little cloakroom than anything else. And here's this thing here with the slushies. You get 4 different flavors. And that's what it consists of inside. It's not a whole lot in there. Here's the top part here with the slides. And here we got a little arcade game area here with the stud launchers. And you're supposed to put studs in here, I guess, to shoot your mini dolls off of. So if you're okay, Liann, you want to play, so she can come in here, control things, and people can shoot her off the stage. I'm not sure what the point of that is, but yeah, I don't know about that. And then this one here is kind of cool. I've seen these at parks here where you can have a mini doll stand on these here, and they have to try to keep their balance. So not too bad there. Something that you'd see in a normal like play park and such. I've seen those a few times where you had to try to keep your balance. And of course you got the slide here. Now, I'm not sure what this is for. Is this to knock the kids off and knock them into this, or what? What is that? What are these for? You can barely walk around to get in here. But she does go around the slide and stuff. But if you've noticed, everything is outfitted with stud and jumper plates, so you can easily attach a mini doll to this. Well, let's test out some of the features on the front here, because it's a fun park. It's not meant to look at, we're meant here to have fun. So, Liann wants to, she can go down the slide there into the ball pit. At least she doesn't go flying off there. And of course, you can just have her hand sticking out, and she can pretend like she's climbing up the rope ladder. Not too bad. And she can climb up in here. So she has to pay to get inside of here. She can just climb up in here and be done with it and go on the topsy-turvy plates, whatever you want to call it, to keep your balance. But as you can see, though, there is a lot of stuff to do here. There's plenty of things to do and play with. And yeah, everything is scaled for mini dolls, as you can see. They can sit down. It depends on what they have in their hands. Okay, then fine, drop your hot dog on the ground. You're not getting a refund for that one. But yeah, they can sit. Well, maybe not. You can't sit them in the seats. Maybe if you're very careful. But all around though, as you can see though, this set has a lot of accessories and there's a lot of play value. So this one here is not a dull one at all. This one's got a lot of color. It's very interesting to explore. And it's also scaled for mini dolls, like I've mentioned a million times. But yeah, I mean, everybody's pretty happy here. I mean, we got a lot of stuff to do. This is something even I would like to visit if I was small. But that slide knocking down on those hard plastic balls, especially if you have gum and slushy spilt in there, that wouldn't be too fun. You know, and yes, I've had bad experiences where you go down some of these rides, either you're going to be sticking to stuff, or yeah, it's not fun when you get gum and slushy residue all over everything. But so I could just feel the stickiness from all the little slushy caked hands grabbing onto this stuff. But all around though, this one's got a lot of potential indeed. This one was really fun to assemble. I mean, honestly, I had a lot of fun putting this one together. But if you want to hear more about my thoughts, here they are. Starting my review with play value, and as you saw with the set, it is rich with play features. We got plenty of accessories, we have 3 mini dolls, you got a playable interior for the play park. There's just so much to do here. So if you're looking for something fun just to play around with and explore, such as the slide and the little arcade, here you go. This one's really fun. In addition, you can share the build with up to 4 people. So if you're looking for something to build as a family, up to 4 people can construct this set, which is even better. So if you're looking for something like that, that's even cool. Now this set is really not finished off in the back to drop into a Lego city, but as far as for a fun park, this should be a good doable project. Just finish up the back a little bit here, maybe add some rails or build these out a bit more and connect the floors up. This one won't be too bad. So this one here I'd say is not really meant to be dropped into a Lego city, but it's a good inspiration for making other builds. So you could use these pieces to make other theme park rides or just making other ideas in general. So this one here has got a lot of stuff going for it. I mean, it just uses a lot of bright colors, which leads to build experience. And the colors in this set alone did drag me into the build. So build experience is pretty good, with the exception of some of the stickers. You're going to have to fight putting some stickers on, especially these round pieces here. I couldn't get this one on straight, so that's probably where the build quality is going to start lacking on this one a bit, is stickers. There's just a lot of stickers, as you saw with the unboxing as well as with the build installments. Some stickers can be a challenge to put on there. And in addition, some pieces may flake off. This sign here did fall off. I had to really pinch this together to get this to stay in, but once it's in there, it will not move, so that's even better. But I think after the finished model, things are pretty much in its place. But be careful, there is some loose pieces like these balls in here, and stuff like this can get lost. You got the studs for the stud launchers that I still refuse to use, will get lost. So just keep that in mind. I wish Lego would incorporate maybe a little storage area for these loose pieces. Would be nice in one of these sets, you know, where you can just attach it. But it's not too bad. So the build quality, I'd say, is more or less average for a friend set. So I'm going to have to give a score on this set 7.5 out of 10. Just a little bit for stickers and build quality, but the main thing was packing. You saw how the box was packed, and then some of these transparent pieces came in scuffed. So I don't understand what's going on with that there. But overall, though, if you're looking for a good, fun family project to build with your children or with your parents, here you go, up to 4 people. And overall, though, it's still a nice, lovely, bright, colorful build. I mean, as you can see here, it's just screaming with a lot of colors. This is a nice set to put together during the spring, summer, even fall months. It just looks fun all around, and I enjoy putting this one together, but tell me what you think.